Hi there, and welcome back to the Public Party of Canada. Renee here. Okay, so in this video, I'd like to share with you my work history and in a way, my work ethic, and that's part of the reason I'm putting together this video in this state. I just got back from a run. I was out running for half an hour. So anyway. I'd like to focus on events, and I'll keep the commentary to an absolute minimum because I keep going off on tangents. It's not good. So, with that in mind, when I went to university, I started my working career pretty much in the mining industry. I got to learn everything from exploration all the way to the finished product. Great experience, very eye-opening. After university, I went and started my financial career, which spanned 11 years. I worked for RBC to start with, TD Waterhouse I moved to, and their online brokerage because it was expanding like big time. It was awesome. It was a good experience. And then I moved to Union Securities doing futures because none of the banks offer it. Still, I don't think. And then I went to a company called Global Securities and finished out there. Now, during that time, there was this thing called the Great Financial Crisis, and that kind of did me in because we watched day in and day out and understood everything that was happening. And as a result, none of our clients suffered any losses due to that particular event. My partner and I, at the time, my business partner and I, called the high in the financial market in 2007 almost to the day. So, in any event, from that point, I just gonna move on. I started working. I left in 2011. Sorry, I left in 2011 because nobody. It really dawned on me after in 2009, and I couldn't justify what I was doing with who I was because nobody in the US went to jail, even though they stole 16 trillion US dollars from the US taxpayer. So in 2011, I came to a head and I left the industry. Said, okay, that's enough. I can't do this anymore. I did geophysics for a buddy of mine out in the oil sands, and that was an eye-opening experience, let me tell you. So I understand that process quite well as well. Now, I did that for a few years, and then I had a child. Now, I wanted to and will always want to be there for my child. So I had to stop working in the bush because I wanted to be here. And I did concrete forming for a few years. And that is a job for a young person. It's a good job, but it's for a young guy. You got to carry around 100-pound forms all day for 8 hours, right? It's quite the process. So eventually I moved on from there and I started my electrical apprenticeship, which is currently where I'm at now, doing electrical work in the Lower Mainland. And that's where I'm at the moment. And I can't, because of, as you've seen in the other videos or will see, I can't not give you an option on how to on what I've seen and what I've done and what I've experienced. If you'd like me to work for you, I won't ever stop. I'd love to work for the majority and make Canada a place to be proud of again, to be proud of what's going on. And when Trudeau was first elected, I was quite happy, and everybody else I speak to is almost along the same lines. Hey, this young guy, he's gonna do great things for Canada. He even said that Canada's back at the UN, I believe, at the time. And not even, I wouldn't say even a year or so after that particular event, everything since has been garbage. It's been crap. It's been disappointing. I'm horribly ashamed of what's happened in a lot of instances, and I'll get to that in another video. Be seeing you.